Hello, everybody. So, myself, Dr. Arjadhara Pradhan. I'm going to teach you IoT, that is Internet of Things. You must be all aware of what is this Internet of Things, AI technologies, computation, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things are the talk of the town nowadays. Now, coming to Internet of Things, basically we will be studying all its details like what is IoT, how IoT works, why we require IoT, what are the various characteristics of IoT, what are the communication protocols, what do we mean by protocol, and what are the various applications of IoT. By the use of IoT, life is made easier. You can take an example of simple example like smart home. So what smart home has? So that you can have the sensors and lights which will be turned on at your wish and your choice. And that will measure the intensity of light, the number of people present. So we will discuss more details in this chapter. So let us see the module 1 of this chapter. Okay. So this is the introduction to Internet of Things. Module 1 is mostly the introductory chapter. In this module, we will be learning about definitions and characteristics of IoT. We'll be learning about physical design of IoT, like things in IoT, what are the things we call in IoT, different IoT protocols, the logical design of IoT, IoT functional blocks, what are the various components of the functional blocks associated with it. Then different communication models, the communication APIs, then IoT enabling technologies, wireless sensor networks, wireless technology for IoT, introduction to different protocols of IoT, wireless IoT network protocols. Like you can have, we will be learning about cloud computing, big data analytics, communication protocols, embedded systems, and then IoT labels and deployment templates, the architecture of Internet of Things. So all these things will be coming in module 1. But today I'm going to tell you this basic 4 questions. That is, what is IoT? And why we require IoT, characteristic of IoT, technology used in IoT. So the first question comes into mind is, what is IoT and why we require it? What are the characteristics and what technology must be involved in this IoT designing? So IoT stands for Internet of Things. When we talk about Internet of Things, it means internet and it means things. Now, what is this internet and what is this things? Things is all the devices. When we say about talk about devices, things means all the devices. And internet, already we know, it's a communication system where we get connected through the network web world. Now, the Internet of Things refers to a network of physical devices, vehicles, appliances, and other physical objects that are embedded with sensors, actuators, and that they can share data, collect data, transfer data. Suppose we want to know, we want to see whether for soil monitoring system, suppose we take an example, that without going to the field, we want the tap to get on when the moisture level is down. So that is called as Internet of Things, connecting things with the internet. That means all the data will be stored about the soil moisture, data will be stored in the cloud, and then when the set value, the set parameters goes down, automatically it will get on. Now who will get on? The sensors will make it on, the actuators will turn it on. So in short, we can say, what is IoT? It refers to a network of physical devices, vehicles, appliances, and other physical objects that are embedded with sensors, softwares, and network connectivity that allows them to collect and share data. Now, these devices are called smart objects, and they range from simple, you can say, smart home, or a smart thermostat, or a smart wearable appliances. Now, the technology I even envisaging entire smart cities predicted by the IoT technology. It enables smart devices to communicate with each other, with other internet enabled devices like smartphones, creating vast network and interconnected devices. Now, the next question comes, why this IoT is important? What it will do if we have IoT and if we don't have IoT? Now, with IoT, we have improved efficiency. Definitely, we can optimize the system. Suppose we want our car AC to get on. With IoT, simply in the office also, before we leaving, we can turn on the AC. Simply, if the lights are, suppose in the room, we find less number of people are there, it's need not required that all lights to be turned on. So by the sensors, it can sense, okay, 2 3 people are there, only 1 or 2 lights will be on. So that makes the system more efficient. So by improved efficiency is one of the important feature, or you can say that is the important thing which IoT gives us. So by using IoT devices to automate and optimize processes, business can improve efficiency and productivity. For examples, IoT sensors can be used to monitor equipment performances and detect or even resolve potential issues before they go downtime or reduce maintenance cost and improve the uptime. So next type of important why we required it's very important for data driven decision making. Many times the decisions are taken based on the set of data. So the IoT device gathers generates vast amount of data that can be used to make better informed business decisions and new business models. Now by analyzing this data, by forecasting trends and analytical performance, and obviously if we can have data, if we can improve the efficiency, then automatically we can reduce our cost, we can save our cost. So cost saving is also another important factor. So by reducing the manual process of people going there, getting the information, getting the data, all these things, if it is done automated and things are saved in the cloud, then cost will definitely be reduced. So IoT can help business reduce cost and improve profitability. For example, IoT devices can be used to monitor energy usage and optimize consumption during reducing energy cost and improving sustainability. And enhanced customer efficiency. Customers will also have a more efficient, more use of more customer behavior. Customer relations can be more taken into considerations. Now, the third question lies with what are the different technologies? You must be thinking how these things are possible. Okay, these are, it helps in taking this data decision taking. It helps to improve efficiency. It helps to improve reduces cost. But how it has been made? How this internet and things are connected? They are connected through sensors. They are connected through actuators, and there are certain protocols. There are connective technology. They are connected through Wi-Fi's, internets. Okay, so the first technology involved is the sensors and actuators. The basic things you can say. Sensors are devices that can detect changes in atmosphere, environment like temperature, humidity, light, motion, or pressure. And actuators are devices that can actually physically changes in the environment, like opening or closing a valve or turning a motor. So these devices are the heart of IoT. You can say one will act and one will sense the motion. So these are the heart of world. Now automation is possible only when sensors and actuators work in progress to resolve several issues without any human interventions. Now, connectivity technology, another important technology of IoT or the important part is the connectivity. So, only sensors and actuators, but they need a command. They need to be connected with the cloud. So that for that we require all the data need to be transmitted. So, to transmit IoT data from the sensors and actuators to the cloud, IoT devices need to be connected to the internet. So there are several connectivity technology like your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Zigbee, LoRaWAN. So all these are different types of connectivity technology for IoT. Then you have cloud computing. The data is very big. We cannot store the data in our systems. So for that we require a cloud, a vast network system. So cloud is a very vast network data generated by IoT devices, stored, processed, and analyzed. All the analysis are also done in the cloud. In the cloud computing platform provides the infrastructure and tool needed to store, analyze, and data as well as build, deploy IoT applications. So the cloud will provide different type of applications like platform as a service and storage as a service, and that other different types of platforms which the cloud will be providing. Then you have big data analytics. So big data analytics makes sense. The vast amount of data generated, they are verified, they are analyzed, they have been finalized, they are scrubbed for the important data so that no data remodification, no data repetition should be there. And these tools include your machine learning algorithms, your data visualization tools, predictive analytic models. So these are certain, you can say these are some of the technologies which makes IoT possible. And then security is also there. So data security must be there, otherwise the data can be taken, it can be stolen by anybody else. So these are some of the technologies which are used for the IoT. Then we have what are the various characteristics of IoT. For these IoT to happen, the system should be smart, the system should be dynamic, the system should be self adaptable and interpolable with different protocols. So we will keep up to this today, and next we will be continuing with different applications of IoT and what are the characteristic of IoT and devices in IoT. Thank you.